Hi everybody, welcome to another video. This is Adiari, and today we're gonna talk about a little bit about a special device that in 2018 still a special device, especially now that especially some special people from somewhere, they call them the state, the government, whatever the case it is, somebody in America want to take out this super awesome company called ZTE from the other side of the world called China. Let me tell you this right away, right out of the box. This phone, even in 2018, is still awesome. I got this phone since probably on. This phone was launched, I believe, announced probably, let's say, give or take, last quarter of 2016. It's still a powerhouse in 2017, and still a great media consuming phone in 2018, and so on until the part 2, aka the sequel, comes out this year, because it will be so disappointing that you do that to your own people, government, or somebody is the one that give the order, that one. This is an awesome company, great company, especially that they care about the customer, and they put power devices like this one. When I say power, well, we're talking about that in a few minutes. This is so awesome. This is one of those devices that comes around, pass around, and it's a special one, especially for the price. Well, we're gonna do a reuse review once again, because this device is this is reuse review / revisit / hey, still there / you can take ZTE out of the country, but you cannot take ZTE out of us. So let's get going with this. Of course, nothing is as great as everything is in life. Nothing is perfect. So we're gonna start talking now about, well, the cons, bad things that things have. Then we want to talk about the goodies. So what I like about this phone and what you wanna like about this phone, especially in this media age era, this day and age. So let's get. I just wanna. This wasn't a rant. It's just the truth. But if I don't explain it specifically, say this is not a rant. This is the truth. Because if this is a rant, oh my God, a lot of people in the government run city. Okay, thank you. So let's keep going. The cons. What I don't like about the phone, again, first cons and then pros. What I love. So it doesn't matter that everything has some cons. I still like the product. Every product I'm gonna show you here is a good one. So what I don't like about the phone, well, I don't like about the phone, you could say, the specs. Not the specs, but overall is the spec. But 1, 2, 3, you could say in that order. I don't like nothing major. Okay, the specs are nice, are okay. At least in my case, I'm talking about overall. But in my case, I'm pleased with them, especially for the price. But that's the pro. So 2 gigs of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage, and Snapdragon, the processor is Snapdragon, Qualcomm Snapdragon 617. What does that mean in social letters? Mid-range, I mean, those are mid-range, mid-budget spec. Mid-range, mid-budget spec. Those are mid-range, mid-budget spec, but considering that at least have a 600, the 6 series of the Snapdragon, there's a lot of mid-ranger that's still coming with the C25, which is one of the greatest processors of all time. It's awesome. But the 617 is not as great as the 625. Again, in my case, I don't have a problem because, to me, this is a great media phone / track phone. This is a good track phone, but it's a media phone because I don't care having this phone as a track phone every day if I need to. Not every day, but if I need to, going around with that phone in my pocket, it won't bother me at all. It might bother you, especially a girl with little hair. It might bother you, but again, this is what I don't like. And since I don't like it, but at the same time I like it. Since I don't have no complaint, I would rather that I wish the part 2, the sequel of this phone needs to have at least 3 gigabytes of RAM, and at least 32 is okay, especially for that price of basically $100. That was a steal. That was a gift, basically. But yeah, I'd rather to have the C25. But in my case, the C17 is being awesome, both performing and battery. But yeah, on paper, the C25 is better. So I expecting that since this one is so good, I expecting from the C25 in the sequel with 3 gigs of RAM, it would be so awesome that you put 64 gigs of storage, but at least got some memory, like some SD card expandable memory. Yeah, I'm talking about this at the same time, pros and cons. But yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that it's no quick charge. But yeah, $100 salute. It's not quick charge, but it's quick enough. I don't remember how many times. I always take the time and I forgot, but 2 hours or less, that's pretty good. But I think this one, since it have I believe a 3400 milliamp battery, 3400, yeah, so that's pretty good. That's a pretty good battery. So yeah, that's another thing that I like. But yeah, let's go on. So no quick charge, but that just mean being, I wanna to push companies even on budget phone. But this is because this is a budget, but it's not a budget crap. This is a budget grade. So don't confuse the meaning for the price. So $100 still $100. Well, $100 I eat a whole week. Or yeah. So what else I don't like? No color choices. Again, that just me trying to push it, but yeah, it is true. No color choices. This is the only color. It is beautiful, yeah, but I wish this phone was, of course, black. But I wish this phone was red, especially with that matte red, that matte material that have the back. I think the red would be so awesome. I don't know, but that's just me. But yeah, no color choices. My choice would be red, but even if they put 20 colors and I don't like, well, let's be real. Again, a budget phone. Again, a budget gray. Again, $100. I think it was 180 maximum, but as you can see, this company, this carrier bring it to $100. So yeah, for $100 for a lot of people, almost everyone, a 180 to a few of you. To a few people. So yeah, I don't like that. What else? Yeah, oh my goodness, this is the biggest con for me. What I don't like more. Well, I'm gonna leave this to the last bit since yeah, it's my preference. So no software support. I don't like that at all, especially when you are putting a phone base to customer. Most of them are average customer that they don't know a damn thing about. They don't know about taking by themselves, putting software. They don't know about forget about routing or that. They don't know about that. So yeah, $100, but I mean, it's ZTE. I mean, it's not gonna be that hard just to put the update on the phone so everybody can have it. So yeah, no software support. I don't like that, especially for a special phone like this one. I don't like that don't have 4K. Yeah, that's me again. $100. That's me again pushing it. No 4K. Again, $100. Don't 4K, but $100. But it's not like it's nothing major, especially for the price. But just to mention, just to push, no 4K. So for the sequel, you should push 4K, and that's it. And the last thing that I don't like, the most thing that I don't like in my preference, which is a rear speaker, as you can see. Yeah, right there, right there, right there. I just don't like them, man. Oh my god, that speaker right there. Are you kidding? I don't like that speaker right there. So yeah, I don't like that. That's like more of the thing that I don't like. Well, on the other hand, in the other side, what I like about the phone, I just telling you. In my case, the performance is being pretty good. Of course, this is a track phone for me and a media. This is a media set phone for me. That's it. But even media push phones to the limit. So my phone, at least my experience, is being good with the C17 Snapdragon processor, 2 gigs of RAM. It's been pretty good. I want 3 gigs of RAM, but it's been pretty good. Nothing to complain about. The price, I mean, like I said, $100, $180 for a lot of people. Salute again. 32 gigabytes of storage for $100. That's another plus. At least not 16. Still in 2018 phones, even great budget, great, still coming with 16. Yeah, on the other side, on the other hand, there's a good thing about it. 16 gigs of storage, but it's expandable memory, and again, the price. So yes, another thing that I like. What is what I like? It got great battery life. Yeah, out of the 3,400 milliamp battery. So again, the C17 processor is working pretty good in this case. I know that C25 is gonna be better, but at least battery life is being great. Obvious from the least is the very least 5.5 hours. I was getting like 6 hours so out of this one. 5, yeah, we can give or take. No less than 5 hours. So that's pretty good out of 3,400 hours gate. I mean, online, the very least is 5.5. Always 6 hours, if not more. No more than 7 hours. That's maybe the first time. I mean, one day, give or take, one day here, one day there. But overall, the average is a good 6 hours. Just be honest. A good 5.5 to 6 hours to 6:30 maybe. Average. They're good days, but there's average days. So what else that I like? Yeah, the design. Even that I already mentioned the materials on the cons, but $100 again. So for $100, I like this design. The design is pretty good. Feels good. I know this is plastic product. This is plastic. If you see it, you don't know. If I don't tell you, you don't know this is plastic. You don't know all around is plastic. But again, it's a pretty nice plastic. I mean, plastic is not bad, especially for the price. It's not. It doesn't look plastic, but it is plastic. So again, $100. So, but the design, forget about that's the material. The design, I like it. It's a pretty good phone. It's to me, it's not big. I'm into big phone, but to me, it's okay though. So I mean, I don't complain about the size at all. The design is pretty good. That contrast of you can see kind of all around the scanner, and the volume up and down, the power button. The power button got a test, so it got that kind of rose gold. The design is pretty good. I mean, it could have been worse, but the design is pretty good. To be honest, the design is pretty good. So yeah, the design, I like it a lot. I really like the design of this phone. What else that I like? What is that I like? Yeah, great design, of course. One of the best feature about this phone, like I said before, a media consumption beast. The screen. The screen of this phone is the most beautiful thing. This is one of the best Full HD displays ever created. One of the best Full HD ever created. Yeah, one of the best. I'm already getting a notification right there. You can see, let's try the fingerprint scanner, which another thing that I like, that includes scanner for $100 phone. Includes scanner, and it's pretty good. I mean, it's not a crap scanner. It's not flashy lineup, but it is good. It is there and it works. So yeah, it's right there. It works every time I touch. Yeah, I mistouch it right now. Considering that I registered, just for the fun of it, I registered my fingerprint while it had the plastic cover that come when it was right out of the box. So since I can register and it's still working, so that was a good thing to do, you know, for more security purposes, to make sure that is me doing it all right. So I love the screen. Full HD is very clear. I mean, on live, of course, looks better, but this screen is awesome. Look at the brightness. It's not even a half. It's not even a half. It's not even a half. And this screen, this is I love this phone. This is one of the most greatest phone for a hot sunny day. Oh, this phone is awesome. The screen, that's one of the greatest screen I've ever seen. It's a really sharp 6 inches. It's just awesome. I mean, one of the best, ahead of the time again, but this screen is on another level. And the screen it's so beautiful. The screen feels so great. The screen is Gorilla Glass 3, and it's so soft. It's so awesome. Yeah, but you should take care of it. So I'm not a dropper, thank God, but you should protect it. I don't like the screen is kind of curved, so the protector is gonna leave the illusion effect, and the others are gonna be into the screen. I don't like that. And what's the point? Or really, I mean, Gorilla Glass is pretty good on this day for accidental drop, but if you got butter hands, sweaty hand, I mean, get one of these clear. You still can see the beauty of your phone. This one is small and this is clear, and it's shockproof also, and it got a lot of lip. So try it right there. You can see. Look at all that lip, all that protection. Look at that protection, man. All around got protection. Another thing that I like, include Type-C. Are you kidding? Type-C. A lot of great thing. Great microphone though. I love the microphone on this device. One of the greatest feature of all time. One of the greatest feature of all time. What is the name of you? Yeah. Company, you should be ashamed of yourself. Nobody asked you for retire. Nobody asked you to put this feature on retirement. Nobody asked you. Another microphone. Yeah, the scanner, awesome. And another case that I was really impressed, because you don't want to expect this. Shout out, a big salute and a big thank you to this company, Incipio, to provide this to my hand, because this is an awesome device. And even that I'm not a driver, but on a road, at least it's a clear case, and you need to not just protect it, because since this is a main kind with, you know, it can turn a kind of, maybe even fingerprint. It's gonna look kind of sweaty, so you need to protect it. And this great company made this one for the ZTE Zmax Pro. Is the one of their cases called the NGP Pure. It's a clear, flexible, impact resistant. Let's check it out to see how this one fits and feel. Alright. You can see it right there. Yeah, everybody see it before. And this is the case. Good thing, got a little all around. What is this? For contracts. It is black, or it is, yeah, it is black. Kind of weird for a clear case, but don't matter, since the scanner and the camera and the flash got the rose gold tone all around those 3 little rings. So why the hell not doing it? Cause nothing major. I would rather not to have it. I would rather to have it all clear, but this pretty much see, but yeah, you're still gonna see it, but whatever. This is a good case. Well, basically TPU kind of, yeah, it's not a piece of crap neither. So it is not. For being PTU, it feels pretty good. It feels pretty secure. Some lip doesn't have as much lip as this one. This one got a lot of lip. This is definitely this one is definitely a flow certified. Let's see this one. Let's try this one to see how. How this one feels. Well, I gotta tell you, it feels awesome. Bit of white. Yeah, this is what I even in look wise, I don't like this speaker, man. This speaker's pretty weird. I mean, it just for the CT, you for the sequel put this speaker on the back again, man. At least, I mean, you should give us 2. I mean, even in this budget phone, why the hell not give us like 1 in the bottom and 1 in the earpiece? At least give me this same speaker. If you're not gonna improve, give me the same speaker on the earpiece, because I really like that design of those little dots. You put these little 3 dots right there and made the capacity button on-screen button. If you do that, you even like the Axon 7, just put it your whole and make, oh my, in this it would, please guys, even you deserve to do this, so do that. Back to the case. Well, doesn't, like I say, doesn't have has some lip. Let me see. It got some lip. But this is not a flow certified. It's not a flow. It's still protecting your screen, but this is not a flow certified. This is basically to protect the body. Yeah, perfect placement for the bottoms. Yeah, see the cutout, great cutouts for the mic, Type C. the greatest feature of all time. Yeah, cameras, perfect cutoff for the camera, very good. Perfect cutoff for the rear speaker, yes. So great case, nice, very kind you Incipio for providing this case to my hands. Very, very good. I was impressed, to be honest, because I mean, one of the big name company doing a case for this phone. I mean, that was kind of rare, but yeah, very, very appreciative, guys. I love it. So yeah, the speaker. Can we try the speaker? Yeah, why not? Just for fun. Speaker is pretty nice. It's not bad. It's not ZTE's best speaker, but it's not bad, and includes Dolby audio. So yeah, so that's something again to consider. Yeah, a big. At least it got that improved the sound and the volume, all that. It is a good one. So nothing major about the speaker, but the placement. But yeah, so since we're here, let's try something. Let's try the speaker so you can listen. Oh, sorry. Okay. Let's do another song. Let's do these ones again. You got a lot to ask for the speaker. Can you imagine the speaker right there? It would sound like this. Cameras are very, very decent to good. You could say for the price, the cameras are super good. Let's try it right now. Well, that's another that's another thing that I don't like about the phone. But again, just trying to push it. But yeah, it doesn't include the MBB button, man. It doesn't include my MBB button, the most valuable button. Again, the camera still work. At least you got a good camera that work, but no double tap. What? Are you kidding me? But you can just swipe up and that's it. So at least you don't need to. But yeah, we have a scanner. We don't mind. I think it's even better because you just touch it and touch it. That's it. So it's better than touch it and swipe. It's like two hand use. In this one, at least you can use one hand use. So yeah, this is the camera. Camera is pretty good. Includes HDR. You're recording full HD, no 4K, but I hope they surprise us with the part 2 of this phone. You got decent camera, and the performance is pretty good. Great microphones. The camera. Let's take a picture of it. Let's use the ZTE. Take a picture. Another of the greatest of all time. Another ZTE phone. So let's do it right now. Just, well, there's a lot of light here. Let's put it right there and just point and shoot. Boom. That's it. No, there's no time. So yeah. Let's see. Just point and shoot. It's okay though. I mean, it's not the best in the world, but at least there's some details on it. So you still can see details. You see those little hole of the gray speaker that this phone had. I mean, now you know the camera is pretty good. Yeah, the camera is pretty good. So another thing that I like about the phone, probably the last thing that I like, which is also good, especially for the price, it includes notification light. Awesome. And it's right there in the, and I don't mind, but I prefer having on-screen button. But in this case, I kind of like it because you not only enjoy your whole 6-inch B screen, Full HD gray bright screen, but also you have the capacitive button. At least not like the Ascensor, the American model, that they are those one word like that, in a gray, gray with gray space between the buttons. That's a great decision to do. So again, this is the phone, the gray ZTE Zmax Pro. I love this one. Yeah, I hope the sequel is as great as this one was. So let's pray. And ZTE, we love you. We still love you. We got your back. So yeah, have fun. Till next time, and take care of yourself. God bless.